right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Happy New Year, 2021. Today is Wednesday, January 13th, and things are a little different than last time we all met in distance learning. And then hopefully you know that distance learning will be also next week as well. And then the school will make a decision as to where we go from there. So it's a little different. Again, this is a schedule where you have to follow the live times, the synchronous activities. Those are your responsibility to do during that time. With the asynchronous, it's kind of up to you. I know some students like to have a schedule made for them. Use this, okay? If you don't, if you want to do it kind of in your own order, in your own way, that is fine too. What I am going to ask you to do is create your own schedule then and share that with me, and I'm going to show you how that goes about, okay? So here we have whole group in the morning with morning meeting. We'll have another whole group right after that. So we have an hour of whole group in the morning. Then, again, if you're following the schedule, great. But I'm just going to go this way to make it easier for myself too. You have an asynchronous Spanish assignment. You'll have one every single day. Okay, that is a difference. So you'll have asynchronous Spanish. It is in your Spanish Google Classroom. I'll ask one of you to share that link with me, and I'll put it in here. At 9:30, you have whole group with me. At 10 o'clock, you have whole group with Deanna, and then you have break. Today, you have art with Soren at 11. And then we have asynchronous science. So science is going to be every day. That's a big change too. Today, science isn't going to be like sciencey science. It's actually about your winter break. It's called Winter Break Pie Chart. So there's instructions. You're going to think about your activities. You're going to kind of measure how much you did of each thing. And remember, your whole should equal 100. So there's an example from Miss Jillian in there. There's all the instructions that you need to be successful. So read through those, and if you need some help, message me, and I will get back to you. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and look through these? That might be easier. All right, so you see from Miss Jillian's example, she did some various activities. She napped, she spent time with friends, she watched TV, she read, she explored, she cooked. And so she thought about all of that she did, and she gave it kind of, she figured out what did she do the most, what did she do the second most. It was actually tied there, watching TV and spending time with friends. And then she napped and read, and then she explored, and she cooked, and so all of those were bad. So if you add all of these up, they equal to 100. So your pie chart should equal to 100. So what did you do most, second most? Think of all the stuff that you did. Let's see, it needs to have a title. It has to have at least 5 different activities that you participated. And then again, like things that you didn't necessarily do every day, like you don't do every day, like vacation stuff or Christmas stuff, New Year's Day stuff. There should be a portion. There needs to be percentages, and you need to have symbols or pictures for each category, and you need to be colored. And then you're going to take a picture of that and upload it here. Okay, so that will be your winter break pie chart. You will share it in tomorrow's morning meeting. Okay, in breakout rooms. Okay. Where was I? I think I was here. All right, so that's asynchronous science. Again, we'll have asynchronous science every day. You have a lunchtime from 12 to 1 o'clock. Independent reading. So for independent reading today, and is going to be free reading, okay? Starting tomorrow, I think we'll be talking about a new research report that you're going to be doing. But today, for your independent school reading, that's going to be up to you. 40 minutes here for IXL and Lexia. Then we end the day at 2 to 2:30 for whole group. I have the links for IXL, Lexia. Actually, I need to change this independent reading thing because I do now have a new book log that I would like you to use, and I'm going to show that to you now. So this is whenever you read. So when we do our independent reading, which is our daily reading in school, and then we have our out-of-school reading. So anyone that you do, you're going to be using this log. And on this log, you're going to put the date, you're going to put the title of the book, the genre, so what type of a book is it? Is it informational fiction? What type of fiction is it? What page you start, what pages you end. And what's cool here is when you type in here, so if you go in starting page 1, end page 2, it changes for you how many pages you read, so that's cool. And then how many minutes. Please do not do hours. Don't do like 1.5. If it's an hour and a half, that is 90 minutes. So in groups of minutes, okay? And then how did you like the reading experience? 1 to 4. All right, so you're going to do that every day. I'm going to talk about the weekly thing next week, but for now, every time you read or listen to a read aloud, which is an option I'm going to give you all too, you're going to fill this out. All right, anything else that we have to talk about? For your out of school reading or your free reading, your daily reading, you can read what you want, just like normal. Again, we're looking for, 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes, maybe even up to about 20 pages or so. I have a read aloud that you can listen to. If you don't have a book to read and you want to try the read aloud, you don't have to. I will have it as an option. Okay? I think that's it. So now what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to fill out the form. So what are the expectations for today? Sorry, I didn't talk about this morning's whole group. Whole group will be kind of work time. I need to meet with a lot of you talking about work that was either done or not done when it comes to the reading projects. And I need to meet with the reading project teams to talk to you about how I assessed what you did. And then possible next steps from there, maybe problems that you need to overcome, what things happen, and how do we work together better. So you'll have some work time. Inside that work time, there's going to be a reading reflection, and then also a math kind of pre-assessment prerequisite. So we're starting a new math unit. So what do you know about previous math? Whew, that was a lot. Here, let me show you so you can actually see it. So this is the reading reflection. There's some questions to answer about who you are as a reader, what you believe in as a reader, what your habits are. And then we have the grade 5 unit 4 screener. Remember that you need to show your work, okay? Showing work shows me if you know what you're doing or not. All right. I think that's it. Bye.